So can you retire off just Nvidia? I actually believe you can. Obviously, I don't believe you should just have like 100% in one company. Like, yeah, you could have one ETF like QQQ, SPY, or VOO, whatever people like to do. But people were asking me, can you strictly retire off Nvidia? And you technically can. So let's jump into it. And it matters on how much money you need a month, right? So we could do it something for like people living in like the Midwest, where maybe you only need like 5K a month to live off of. You could do that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let's jump right into my desktop. And of course, guys, none of this is financial advice, so please do your own research and due diligence before investing into anything. So Nvidia right now is pretty freaking cheap, and it's like at like a 33 PE ratio. So there's a lot of growth that could still happen, and it's a very healthy company. Like, we just had earnings too, and like there's nothing to worry about, in my opinion, for Nvidia. So we are currently sitting at $108 per share, and of course that means if you want to do options, you need around 10,000 bucks to do it. And I strictly sell options on this channel. This is what I like to do. This is how I make my monthly income. Sometimes I do weeklies, but just to be safer, especially in like the market that we're in right now, I do monthlies just to give me more time to make decisions on hopefully me being right by going with the delta and any technicals, and also just giving me time to be able to roll if I had to. So Nvidia currently sitting at 108 bucks, and here we are. So we go to Nvidia for the option chain. So we're going to start with selling puts, right? So let's look for a delta of 35 to 30, something safe, like the safest, and you go out like 31 days. So that's about a month out. So that's probably going to be like the 105 or 104. 104 clicked is 36. 103 is 34. Let's go a little bit, because I think either one is a great price. Let's go with the more premium. So 520 bucks is what you'll get for putting out one contract at a strike price of 104 at an expiration date of April 11th, 31 days out from now. So let's add that in, and we're going to continue. So how much would we need? How many contracts would we need to make $5,000 a month? So that's where we're going to look. Obviously, it's if we're getting 500 bucks, we're probably going to need 10. And that's going to give us $5,199 over a 31-day period. And the amount of collateral we would need is 98,800 bucks. And don't worry about this max loss. I have to scroll up here. Don't worry about this max loss. That, like, a lot of people get scared when they see that. That is impossible, because the only time you could have a max loss is if Nvidia went to zero. And we all know that's not happening. That is not happening. They would have to do some like Enron stuff for it to like happen. But obviously they have products. They've been around a long time. Not happening. So I wish there was a different way to show this. But max loss really only applies to when you're buying options. So don't even worry about this. Look at when you're selling options. Remember, you got to click sell and put or call. And if you have cash, you go to put. If you have the 100 shares, you go to call. If you just in your head change max loss to collateral, you'll know how much money you need in your account to do this. So 98,800 bucks for that's what you would need to get 5,199 bucks on the month. And of course, that's a little bit less than 100,000 bucks. So if you're like in the Midwest and this is all you need, because I have a few rental properties in Ohio, and the mortgages for them, one of them is a 2-bed, one bathroom, and the mortgage for that is, well, insurance went up, is only $520 a month. So I just made my almost like a whole year's mortgage in 1 month. And my other property is about $700 a month. So again, almost made like 10 months worth of like 10 months worth of 8 to 10 months worth of mortgages just on one play with $100,000. So say if you needed like 10K a month, this would probably have to be like closer to 20. Yeah. 20, like, let's see what 19 is. You probably need 20. And in doing so, your collateral would be, oh, look, it shows it. You would need $208,000, which is, to be honest, like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's not that much. And then you also have to remember that no, you don't even need that much. You actually only need $197,000. And they're saying like the break even, like this is the thing that's with like selling options. They don't have their same things here, but imagine getting $10,000 a month off of $200,000. Like, again, calculator here. 10,000 divided by 200,000. You're getting a 5% on the first month. And this is like a hypothetical, because obviously the premiums are static because it's aftermarket and you're not guaranteed to get this every month. But again, we could just say we were able to get $10,000 just for round numbers every month. That means you're making 120K a year. Obviously, some will go to taxes. And there's also potential that you're making a lot more if obviously the market would have to stay where it is right now with a little bit of volatility. But if you end up ever having to buy the shares at a certain price, you might even be getting more money because now you'd probably be selling covered calls above your cost basis. So you'd be getting a significant premium just for putting your shares up for collateral. And then, like, say you bought at 109 and you're putting it at 112, so you're getting the $625 per contract. But if it does ever go past 112, now you're also making, since it's 109.95, you're also making another $2 per share of appreciation. And if you had 20 contracts, I mean, you had 20,000 you had 2,000 shares. Now you made another $2,000 on top, or $4,000 on top. Like, that's how you get a look at it. So you can be actually closer to 15,000 right here. And that's like the beauty of the wheel strategy, that you could continue doing this and you could consistently make money. And obviously it takes money to make money. That's what I always say to everyone. But once you get to certain bigger numbers, literally the world is your oyster on this one. You could make as much money as you please, and you don't even have to chase premium, because if you're doing it with stocks that you want long term, you want for like the long haul, that's where you're ultimately going to win. Because if we have another downturn like we're having now, you don't even care to hold it. You were going to hold it anyway. So that's how you got to play this. This is how you got to do the wheel strategy. That's how you do it correctly. And that's how you consistently make money no matter what. But again, I don't want to make this video too long. This is the way that you could technically retire off of Nvidia off $100,000 if you only needed 5K a month, or if you needed around 10K, you needed around $200,000. And these are goals that are very, very doable. And that's what I want to show you guys. So again, take it how you want it. This is potentially what I would do if I got a significant amount of money. Obviously, I wouldn't put all my eggs into one basket. Like, say if I had like $300,000-$400,000 in an account, maybe I would put 25% of it towards Nvidia and do this and make sure I get close to 10K a month. And by the end of the year, if I'm able to average that, then I could use the play money, the winning money, and then I'll do that with Nvidia, and then I could put like the original principal of 100K into something else and keep it moving. There's so many ways they could do this, and I just love doing the wheel strategy because it's helped me gain my wealth, and I want to teach it to you guys. So again, I got a free Discord down below. I do have courses, do have PDFs. You don't need to buy it, but if you do, it supports the channel, and you will get like a one-on-one with me, and I would love to teach you guys whatever you want to learn about selling options. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys very soon.